Hi everybody, this is Heather and I'm going to give you a quick introduction to Davinci Resolve 15 and then you're going to move on and do a color grading exercise using a tutorial I've posted on Blackboard. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to open up an untitled project. I already launched Davinci before you guys got here because it takes a little bit of time. I'm going to move my on-screen recorder info off screen here. So I'm going to introduce you first to the 6 pages that Davinci Resolve 15 uses. So this page, it's your media page. It's where you import footage and assets. This page is your edit page, and that's where you can assemble a timeline. This page is the Fusion page where effects and graphics can be added. This is your color page, and that's where you'll be doing a lot of your work in the color grading project. And just to give you a quick heads up, when you get to your color page, you can get to your color wheels by hitting this little tool. This tool takes you to the qualifier page or tool. This takes you to power windows. So he's going to be going through that, but he goes really fast, so I thought I'd give you a little introduction there. Now this page, this is called your Fairlight page, and it's where audio is worked with. I have no idea why it's called Fairlight, but we'll just move on. And this is your Deliver page, and that's where you export your projects, okay? I'm going to go back to the media page, and I'm going to show you how you get clips to work with, okay? So you are up here, and you're basically trying to find your footage. So I'm going to show you how I do it. I go to my user file. I go to Documents. I'm going to Winter, because that's where we are. And I'm just going to come down here, and I've got the folder of footage that we want to import. So, and this is what you'll be downloading to work with when you get to the Davinci Resolve color grading tutorial. So once you can see these, you can double click them and they go here into the viewer. You can play them. You can decide if you like them. You can actually set an in and an out point by hitting in. Play it a little ways, you hit out, and if you want only that section, you can drag it right into your media pool. Now, when you drag clips into your media pool, a lot of times you will get a message that says the clips that you're trying to get in have a different frame rate than the project that is set up. Generally, you always want to change your project to the frame rate that the clips have. So I'm going to go ahead and change that. So this has imported just this piece of the project of this particular clip. But anything else, if you want to pull the whole clip in, you just drag them on down here. You can do select, do shift, and select, and just pull them all at one time. So that's how you can preview the clips, and then you drag them into the media pool, and that is what allows you to work with them. I want to show you one more thing before I move on, and that is over here in this area, you can right click and create a bin. Now, right now, you're only going to be working with 5 clips, so you may not really be all that concerned about it. But when you are working with a whole bunch of footage, you may want to have a way of organizing them. So you can have a footage bin, you can have a sound bin, if you have sound that you've recorded separately. So you can kind of see how this is going to shape up. Now, right now, you have to go up to master to see your clips again, but you can now pull them over into your footage folder, and you know then that you've got some kind of organizational system. So you right click in here to get a new bin, and you can organize your Davinci Resolve projects that way. Okay, this should get you basically, you're getting close to getting started. Then you can come over here to your edit menu, and this is where you can make a timeline. Some people are using Davinci as their editing software. You won't be in this class, you'll be using Premiere Pro, but because it's free, some people are, and Davinci is definitely trying to step up their game in terms of editing tools to compete with Premiere and Avid and different editing softwares. So now I'm going to just pull some clips in here. I should have pulled it there. And you see, as soon as I pulled a clip, it opens a timeline. Another way that you can get a new timeline is you can come in here up into the file menu and go to new timeline. Okay, but you're going to pull your clips in here. You can edit the length of them. You can put them up into this viewer, and I'll play it a little bit. I'll put an in, I'll put an out, and you see that that changed the length of it in the timeline. So basically you can edit in here. Then we're going to skip over the Fusion page at this point, but you're going to go to the color page, and this is where you will start working with the exercise that you're going to be doing. So I'm going to show you how to get to all of that as well. So I'm going to go over here to Firefox, and I'm in our Blackboard page, and you're going to click on the Davinci Resolve tutorial, and it says Denver Riddle, and that's the name of the man who did this. And as soon as you click on it, he is going to start
this is Denver
yakking.
Riddle with Color Grading Central,
Okay?
and this
I'm
is...
going to pause him, and I'm going to show you that you scroll down and say show more, and you can download the footage that he works with and that you'll be working with here. And that's the footage that I was just showing you over here in Davinci Resolve. So now I'm going to just tell you that when you're in here, because he worked with Davinci 12.5 when he did this, I'm having you skip over his introduction, because he obviously didn't introduce pages that weren't in that version of Davinci. So I've given you his introduction, only I've done it for Davinci 15. And now I'm going to recommend that you go up here to about 129 and you start the color grading exercise here after you've downloaded the footage. So you should be good to go now, and you can always email me or Nick with questions, and hopefully you'll enjoy this. He talks very, very fast, by the way. So if you want to, you can do something that I sometimes do, which is change the speed of the playback. So
we have the viewer.
This slows him down. On the other hand, I sometimes listen at regular speed and just pause him frequently to figure out what it is he's just said. Okay, hope that gets you all set up, and have fun doing the exercise.